Well, here we are.
We're back in business after a long 3-month break. Got a brand new mustache. Just got a brand new attitude on life.
So, I saw the Emoji movie, and somehow it was worse than I was already expecting it to be. As some of you may already know, I recently put out a survey on my Instagram to see which movie that I should review next between Sharknado 5 and the Emoji movie. I even got excited when I checked the survey about halfway through and Sharknado was already winning by 7%. But that brief moment of happiness quickly dissipated when I checked my phone again the next morning to see that the Emoji movie had in fact won by 14%. This movie got me excited to watch a Sharknado sequel for a second. Why? Well, simply because the Sharknado franchise knows exactly what it is. I remember the first time that I walked into a movie rental store back when I still used fucking movie rental stores and I saw the DVD case for Sharknado. I picked it up and I laughed. When I see the cover for the Emoji movie, I don't laugh. I just cringe, which almost perfectly sums up my entire experience with this colossal pile of dog shit. All right, well, here we are. I really don't know what to say because I don't know if I want to say anything. Some of you may be wondering why this review is coming in so late. Well, being that there's no way that I was going to be paying to see this movie in theaters or on DVD or anything. And secondly, I didn't want to watch this piece of shit fucking movie in the first place. That was all your guys is doing. So, yeah. There is no human way that I could watch this movie entirely all by myself. Luckily, I brought in some help. As you can see, I've already drank 2 because just the thought of hitting play has made me want to get completely annihilated. So, the Emoji movie.
Hello, good simians. Those are some sharp attachés.
Yes, well, we have business to attend to.
What kind of business?
Monkey business.
The Emoji movie. Let's break it down for all the folks at home who wish to know more about this magical cinematic adventure. And I'm sorry, yes, this review will contain spoilers. You've got nobody to blame but yourself if you've yet to see this groundbreaking work of art. The Emoji movie follows an emoji named Gene. Now Gene is a meh emoji, and he lives inside a young boy named Alex's smartphone. I mean, he eventually gets there. I don't really know where he is at the beginning. It's called Textopolis, and they say that they're living within the smartphone, but then later on in the movie, they show Gene actually entering the smartphone to be an official emoji. So I guess before he was just living in an alternate plane of existence somewhere outside of Alex's phone? I really don't know. So every emoji in Textopolis has to follow their very unique and specific expression. The Christmas tree has to be a Christmas tree, and the high five has to be a high five, and the poop has to be a poop. But then that's it for them though. Other than that, they can laugh, frown, get scared, basically express any other emotion that they want. Yet Gene always has to be meh. Which is fucking stupid considering that these emoji laws are what's supposed to be pushing the central conflict in this movie. But the rules are so flimsy and abstract that I can't take it seriously. Back to Gene. So yeah, Gene is a meh emoji. The only problem being that he's often expressing himself in other ways outside of the meh emoji, and that makes him an outcast. But he's ready to prove that he's got what it takes to be the meh emoji that Alex always needed. Gene tells his parents, who are also meh emojis, much more efficient ones than Gene, meh, that he's ready for the challenge. And although they seem, you guessed it, meh about the situation, they allow Gene to go for it. Want to hear something great about Gene's meh parents? They're about one of the only emojis in the entire film that sincerely respect this one expression rule. That's right, they speak in that dry, monotone, boring voice for the entirety of the whole film. And they're like crucial characters. I mean, we see them a lot. And it never, ever gets old. Never, ever, 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 ever.
This video was brought to you by Spotify. Hey, did you know you can earn 3 months of premium for just 99 cents this holiday season?
So Gene enters Alex's smartphone for the first time, even though he was kind of already living there. He steps up to the little emoji box that he's supposed to reside in, and wouldn't you know, Alex picks him. But right when Gene gets scanned, he starts to panic and make a whole bunch of other faces, which confuses the girl that Alex has been trying to fuck, I mean text. So Gene gets in trouble. Apparently these emoji laws are so heavily enforced that if you disobey them, you're terminated by antivirus bots. But before Gene can be killed, he leaves with his pal High Five and their new hacker friend Jailbreak. Together, they navigate through apps like Candy Crush, Spotify,
Now just 99 cents for 3 months of premium.
then to Just Dance, and they get all the way to Dropbox so that they can get uploaded to the cloud and Gene can finally be reprogrammed into a normal, functioning emoji that fits in with society. And if any of that confuses you, don't worry, it doesn't make any fucking sense. After shamelessly selling out, the movie, Gene, arrives at Dropbox and is uploaded to the cloud, ready to be reprogrammed. But before he can do that, he's captured by antivirus bots who take him all the way back to the smartphone so that he can be deleted. I'm glad that these 3 emojis scrolling through all these apps for this whole movie finally had its big payoff. So High Five and Jailbreak, who we find out is actually a long-lost princess emoji, get onto the Twitter bird. Yes, the Twitter bird. Of course they're gonna ride the Twitter bird. What else would they ride? And then they fly all the way back to the smartphone to rescue their pal. They easily destroy the antivirus bots, you know, the primary antagonist in the film, because it turns out they have this big power switch on their backs. Really easy to push when you're a High Five. And in the process, they defeat Smiler, the antagonist in the movie that I hated so much I failed to mention previously. And everything finally seems to be... Wait, what's this? That's right! Alex is going to the phone store to have his phone wiped and reinstalled. Everybody's gonna die. What are we gonna do? Turns out, and this is gonna blow your mind, Gene's ability to express himself isn't actually a burden, it's a gift. So in a desperate final attempt before they're all deleted, they send Gene up into the smartphone so that Alex can use him as an emoji to text his crush one last time before his phone is deleted. And wouldn't you know, it works!
Hey, I got your text. That's one super cool emoji.
I know, right?
Gene is praised as a hero for being individual, and all the emojis dance in unison to feel this moment. And ladies and gentlemen, the Emoji Movie. This movie is a nightmare. I say movie like this because I actually don't consider this a movie. I mean, technically, yes, it's a movie, and sure, it has a director, it has professional paid actors, it's got animators, and it's even got 6 fucking writers. 6! But don't let that fool you for a second, because the only ones pulling the strings around here are these guys. So yes, let's just make something abundantly clear right now. This isn't a movie, it's an ad. A long, expensive, unbearable ad. I guarantee if this movie wouldn't have made any profit at the box office, which it did, it still would have easily made all of its money back through its product placement. And the worst part is I think that the studio fully acknowledges this in their movie. You know, through their complete lack of a cohesive plot and absence of any kind of original comedy. Sincerely, I was trying to find at least one joke that I could give at least the bare minimum of credit to in this movie. And this is the best that I could come up with.
This is the dictionary.
That's just what Alex wants his parents to think. This is called a skin.
Really? What could a teenage boy possibly want to hide from his parents?
Nope, instead of any kind of attempt at successful humor, we get stuff like this.
Talk to the hand, Red Wagon!
Is that the time?
Hey, my eyes are up here, pal.
We all have accidents.
You're so soft, Hope.
Not too soft, I hope.
But surprisingly, this isn't even why I hate the Emoji Movie the most. You see, I could pass off all the terrible jokes and shitty story structure aside and say, you know what? It's a kid's movie. Obviously it wasn't meant for me. And although there are hundreds upon hundreds of amazing, well-made animated movies out there for kids, I could cut these guys some slack. But no, I can't even do that. Because like I just said, this movie's meant for kids. And these are the kind of messages that Sony's trying to promote to our youth.
That's our user, Alex. And like every freshman in high school, his whole life, everything revolves around his phone. Who has the time to type out actual words? And that's where we come in. The most important invention in the history of communication.
And when the next generation of students are growing up watching a movie that fully supports a complete lack of any kind of physical socialization and even fully discourages human vocabulary, well, that's when even I have to put my foot down. This isn't a good movie for adults. It's not a good movie for kids. The only type of people that this movie's good for are the people that endorse the fucking thing. And when you stop making movies for the people and start making it only for the money, you get a big one of these. So that's what I'm gonna rate this movie. Not a 2, not a 1, not even a measly 0 will suffice. Nope, this movie gets the first ever Why Are You Here official fuck you out of 10. Oh, and for all the kiddies watching, that's a poop emoji out of an 100 emoji. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please don't make me do this again.
Check you later.